Go.
Alright everyone, I wanted to talk to everyone about lying, and it's not going to be about why people lie, but it's going to be about different types of lies, how to spot a liar, a couple different ways, and then I have examples of a few famous people who have lied, and then later on I'll share why I thought they were good examples. So I have a picture over here, and it says everybody lies, and it has a picture with a bunch of smiling faces. And even though people smile, it could be deceptive. So don't just look at the picture and just think that they're a bunch of innocent people, because they could be, but they might also be lying to you. So let's start off with white lies. And white lies are minor lies, and they're intended to be harmless, not to hurt anybody. Usually you might say, Magnolia, that top looks good on you. Sound familiar? Tommy, I like that short sleeve shirt. Red looks good on you. Blue looks good on you. I love stripes. I love blonde. No, I'm just kidding. But those are examples, and it does sound silly a little bit, but it's true. People do lie about little things. And that's what makes lying so interesting, because there's different levels of lying, and scientists have been able to categorize lying. So we have the white lies, and then you move on to bigger lies. So it's exact opposite of minor. So these are going to be major. They're usually to protect someone or someone else. They could be intended to hide betrayals or big celebrations, such as birthdays or marriages. So then what's interesting is how to spot a liar. And I think it's really interesting because over the years you have seen people on TV, famous people, who can spot out these liars, and they have given us tips and tools on how to spot this. So I'll just take a couple from this one, and one is that you have to surprise the liar. So if they're caught off guard, what are they going to say? They might say something they didn't mean, but it gives you enough insight to say, oh, this is what they said, and what are you going to do with that information next? So then you also have watch for changes in behavior. So I was reading about something, and it's called baseline behavior, and that means how do you guys act in normal situations, and that behavior that you act like in normal situations is how you act when you're telling the truth. So if we're trying to spot a lie, how is your behavior different from when you're telling the truth? So if you're usually in a non-threatening situation, Austin, you're usually like, you're relaxed. But if you're going to tell a lie, you're going to start to get nervous. So things are going to start changing, and then there's going to be signs that you're lying. And another thing is the usual, no, I'm going to shake my head yes, but I'm going to tell you no. So that's another thing, just like little signs that you wouldn't even think about. This is where I think it gets really interesting, because I was watching a reality show, Marriage Boot Camp, and it's about all these reality stars who have come together. And this lady right here, this blonde lady right here, she comes in, she is a human lie detector. She has worked with the FBI and the CIA, and she was there to evaluate their situations, see who was lying, and she was there to work on their relationships. But just so you know, there are people out there, you might not know that they know you're lying, but they are experts. And then I have a picture of the guy from Lie to Me, and he is a behavioral analyst, and he is also a deception expert. So in this show, he played a funny character, but he was also, catching these criminals through their lies. And then I have a few examples of famous people. I have Jodi Arias, and I put her because, okay, let's look at this picture right here. It's a really small picture, but what she's doing is she just got left in an interrogation room, and she did a handstand. So would you classify that as odd behavior? from baseline behavior? Yes. So also, this is a normal picture of her. Then this is her on the stand crying and telling her lie, and then this is her after she got caught in the orange jumpsuit. So what she did, she had murdered her boyfriend, and now she has life without the possibility of parole. When she was in court, this picture does show her crying, but she was also giggling at some of the answers, and that's just another sign that somebody is lying, hiding something, not being truthful. And then we have OJ. We have his nice picture here, him smiling, and then we have him here in court, and he's looking like, yes, I'm guilty, but I'm gonna close my mouth. And that right there is another sign of hiding something. And then this is him after, he got off for killing his wife. They never ended up convicting him, but he did go to jail after that for other things because he continued to lie and do bad things. And then this one is really interesting to me. This is Brooks Ayers. He was on Real Housewives of Orange County, and he was dating this lady, Vicky, and she was really popular on the show. But what he did, he was on the show for a couple of years, and then he eventually said that he had cancer. And the whole season was about him saying that he had cancer. He had brought documents, and then he admitted that he had lied. He even took to Twitter and said, "Fake friends believe in rumors, real friends believe in you." So, fake friends believe in rumors, real friends believe in you. So he still wanted to continue with the lie. So this is basically, about lying, how to spot a liar, famous people who have lied. And I also wanted to give credit to Inc.com. It talks about FBI agents and how to spot a liar, liespotting.com, and Science of People. Thank you.